Not intimidating to learn about eye colors, and you're actually going to learn how to wear not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 eye colors tonight. You guys excited? Let's give Lindsay a round of applause.
All right. We need some eye primers, hand-routers. Do you guys get a primer on that table?
That's right.
Awesome. So I'm going to give you some eye primer here, and you guys are going to put this all over your eyelids.
Dries powder just like that.
Who's used eye primer before? I am obsessed with this stuff. It takes away all the extra oils, and it keeps your eye makeup from moving. I've gone to the gym before and sweated my guts out and still left with my eye makeup in the same spot, which is amazing. So did I. Anyone ever wonder how people get it to not like crease up and be nasty? Nobody? You're all perfect? Or just me and Linda had issues before Mary came. Not to do our makeup. I like, you know, you do your makeup like this and then you leave the house and then at one point your eyes go up and then you're like, how did it all do? So this is how. So you're just going to put that lightly all over your eyelid, and it helps you use a lot less of your actual eye color, and it will stay in place longer and the pigment will look fabulous. So you guys are all good back there? I think you're so far away. I just want to come visit. Alright, so that's our eye primer. Now we have 2 options for you. So I know some of you can't see, you have one eye on the table, but there's a little placemat below you. In the middle of your table, there's 2 compacts with 2 different sets of eye colors. You have 2 choices here. So you can do the black and the gray smoky eye or the brown and the bronze smoky eye. So you kind of want to divvy up. You might have to share or shuffle around your table or move. But if you guys have, is there enough you guys can figure out how to reach and how to...
I think if we take color number 1 and pass it around, and then color number 2, does that sound good? Yeah.
Yeah.
And we'll be using the sponge tip applicators.
And sharing is caring. That's what Winnie the Pooh said. So we'll just do it that way. So just a little, before we start, because I know it kind of gets a little crazy when we do eyes, the hygienic way to do this is you don't double dip your same applicator, okay? So you're going to get some on one side and do your eyes, and then you'll flip the applicator and use the back side, and then you'll use a new applicator so that we're not all sharing germs. But we killed your eye mites with the eye makeup remover. Are you happy about that?
Yay!
Do you guys know what eye mites are?
Oh, it's disgusting. Dr. Oz.
Don't
ruined me for life.
Google them.
Creepy.
But eye mites live in your lashes and make your lashes fall. They're disgusting. So you don't want to know, but our eye makeup remover kills it, so don't worry, we don't have eye mites here. So everybody figure out which smoky eye you're going to do? Anyone here like a master at a smoky eye? Okay, anyone here terrified thinking, oh my gosh? I'm just going to give you guys a couple tips along the way. The number 1 tip is these colors are a lot stronger than you think. You can always add more. It's harder to take away. So start by, you can always just add a little more. And once we get it in the right place, we'll help you blend. So if you start to look like you got punched in the eye, don't freak out. Just, Lindsay, I need help. I'm looking a little scary. And you're going to look really good at the end. And then remember, we're doing a smoky eye. So you're all going to get together with your consultant at another time and learn an everyday look. So if you don't want, I mean, maybe some of you like to rock the 6 a.m. work with a smoky eye. I mean, that's I used to get it before like high school started and do an updo for high school. I'm like, oh, I need a life. I mean, like 2 hours early. Don't ask me why. All right, so the first color we're going to do, I'm trying to think if I should do a model for this one. I think without enough colors we're not going to, but I'm going to show you guys how to use our brush kit. So new consultants, you haven't seen this smoking hot new brush kit yet. It's brand new. They can't even order it yet. So this is like a sneak peek product preview for our consultants as well. But this is our brush kit, and it all goes like this, and it opens up. And there's this great thing in here so you can put all your makeup inside, then put your other makeup in this side, and then your brushes stay over here. So it is fabulous, and I love our brush kit because they're real nice brushes. And I used to buy brushes, you know, it's like can be very expensive for one nice brush. You get the whole kit with all the 5 brushes. This one's double-ended, so you can do your liner with liquid in your brows, whatever. For $55, that includes the bag and all 5 brushes, and we're missing one here because she took out the cheap brush, I think. So that is our brush set, and we do offer it half price at Glamour events. So if you have your eye on this brush set, tell your consultant, I want that, and I want it for half price. And she'll say, absolutely, I love you, thanks for coming. I'm so excited to give that to you at half price and teach you how to use it. So I'm going to show you guys which brush you would be using so you can learn how to use the brushes even though you're using the sponge tip applicators. So just take my word for it, your eye makeup will look about 63% better when you use the brushes. That is the thing. no idea to do my makeup before Mary Kay, and I learned a lot of things, including that I did my brows wrong. And I mean, who even knew what a highlighter pen was before Mary Kay taught you that? I just did not know any of this. So the first brush you would take is your flat brush here, and it's kind of the flat, more bushy brush of your eye brushes. And this, we're going to do our lightest color first. So regardless of which one you're doing, you're going to take your lightest color. So it should be in the top left corner. And you're going to take that, just get as much as you need to do your eyes. You're going to do that one all across the bottom, all the way up to your brow bone.
Yeah, I'm going to use the brown too, but we're going to pass it around.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
You guys both going to do the brown? Yeah.
Line up to your brow bone. This is the simplest one because it doesn't really matter if you mess it up. So we're all just getting comfortable. Loving that. So this is called your highlighter shade. So this normally is, when you're picking a highlighter shade, you want, the first color you do with your eye makeup, you want it to be something that's somewhat close to your skin tone, so it kind of sets a base and kind of just evens out your skin tone and sets the base for your eye makeup. And you can make the decision whether you want it to be shimmer or matte. Generally, for an everyday look, you wouldn't want to do all shimmer or all matte. A good blend will give you a nice everyday look, if that's what more you're going for. You guys are professionals with that first color. And you're good at sharing. I love it. Is this your brush set, Linda? Mm-hmm. So if I end up using it on a human, is that okay?
Yeah, we'll just.
Okay. Is it going to be your demo
Because
one?
we have a brush cleaner.
I know. I just meant I don't want to use one that you're.
Yeah, that's my demo set.
Okay, perfect. All right, so color number 2, and those of you who here is a control freak besides me. Most of the consultants are like, okay, if you're a guest and you are, if you want to listen to the tips before you apply, some girls do it and they're like, shoot, I should have listened to the tip before I did it, because when we get to color number 3, I'm just warning you, we're going to make some adjustments so that you look smoking hot, not smoked crazy. That's what I'm all about. So for the second color, what you want to do with the second color is you would again use a flat edge brush, and here's what I'm so excited about. Consultants, you might not know this, you can now purchase these brushes individual. Before you could only purchase the brush kit. Now you can purchase them individual. So I suggest you get 2 of these ones, because you want one for your lightest color and your highlights, and then one for your midtones. So you would use this for your midtone, and what you're going to do with the second color is you're going to start down at your lash line, and you're going to go all the way up to where, you guys, can you feel your natural crease in your eye? Where, like, when you open your eyes, that's where your eye crease is. That's like the natural brow bone is right there. That's considered your crease. And so you want to go just above the point where it starts to crease. So not just to the crease, just a little bit higher, so that when your eyes are open, you can see a little bit of that peekabooing. Does that make sense? Do you need me to demo that on somebody, or you guys get that? So start at the lash line with the second color and go all the way up to about here, where the crease starts.
So over the whole eye, the whole lid.
Yeah. The second color is the black pearl, or the, what is it, chocolate kiss.
Go ahead.
And then here's the other tip that you'll need for that one. You don't want the top to be a straight edge. So you want rounded edges, the shape of your eye.
What are we using? The black. Or the dark.
The chocolate kiss, to the right, yeah, perfect. To the right. To the right.
Clean. No. Oh, sorry. Mom used both sides. Just so you know.
You guys got that? Here's the second one. There you go. Up until where, like, you want it to be in a natural, so you want to go, like, yeah, so I wouldn't go that high, like, I would go, like, right here.
So lash line.
So when your eyes open, straight up.
So you start on your lash line.
Love where your eye opens to. Anyone having issues with my left hand and my right hand?
They were like lower. How do you do work your way up slightly to get more? Yeah.
Above.
No, this is my. This is what and then we can.
Okay, just wave at me, or your consultant if you need help.
Oh, good.
I'm happy to help you.
And then I did 20 sounds.
Girls, do you need help back there?
Thank you.
Does Erica need help?
Alright, so now we'll try to
Can you all hear me?
I think it's high enough.
Can you guys all hear me? So on the placemat that's underneath your tray, there's a picture of what we're doing. It's in the bottom right-hand corner. Can you see how her second color is curved at the top? That curvature is what you want on your eyelid. So you don't want it to just go straight across. You want some curvature. Do you see that? Right down there.
Higher.
Anybody
You
else
need to
see
go up
that?
a little higher.
I have hooded.
Oh, you do have hooded eyes, apparently. I did mark
Good?
Did she say standard?
And of course with the brush
Jenny?
encouraged me and
Yeah, I don't know.
I use a brush tip personally.
I feel like
I
it's
went
more
Sponge tip she already had, and I was just going over the line up there so that it was a nice, well-rounded, blended edge, and she didn't look, like perfect. Anybody need a good example? Look at her eyes. See that? It's nice and blended at the top. Here's another tip. If this is a straight edge and you put it from your nose to the corner of your eye, it should go up to your brow. You don't want the shadow to fall outside of that unless you have a really close set eye, because it's just going to make you look like, woo! Because remember, eyeshadow is visual, so it's going to draw the eye out and make your eyes look like scary big. Whereas you want it to go up so you have a big, open, lifted look, not the droopy, saggy, I got hit look.
You guys want to combine some?
I like that color on you. All right, look at me if you're done with the second color, so I know we're ready to move on.
Not Saturday.
Yeah, second color's on, we're good?
Yeah.
Perfection? Okay. The third color, this is the fun one. Now, I'm going to show you guys my most exciting favorite thing that I'm excited about, that I tossed in my bag and forgot to unpack. Where did I press that? Okay, if I were Lindsay, where would you from what? And it's like short and smudgy, so you can do really fat, cool stuff with it. And I packed 4 of them. I was even going to give one away.
I'm looking, guys. I'm looking.
Bummer. Okay, so anyways, if you had a smudge brush, you can do something cool with it. If you don't, I'll show you kind of using this brush. If you weren't using the smudge brush and you were doing your third color with the brush kit, you'd want to use this brush. It's the eye crease brush, and it kind of has a pointed edge, so it helps you do the crease without looking crazy, and it really helps you keep the rounded corners, because obviously the sponge tips aren't as easy to work with, and they kind of move the product differently. But what you're going to do with the third color, now I know if you're reading this, following along, it says to do it from the bottom all the way up, but if you have the black, that is going to be a really rough look to pull off with doing it that way. So we're going to go ahead and modify that one, but if you have the truffle that you're using as the third color, then you can go ahead and do that one. And what you're going to do with the third color is just what it says on here, and you're going to go with on the lash line halfway to the crease. So you're going halfway up to the crease. Okay, so you're starting all along the lash line like you did before, but going only about as halfway up as you did with that other color. Does that make sense?
Just halfway.
So you're going to do the same thing, you're going to go down, but you're not going to go as high as that.
Right, you're not going to get to the, yeah, you're not going to get to your crease, essentially. The whole lid. You do the lid, you don't, you do half the lid, essentially, up to the crease, like, yeah, but I mean, yeah, you're going to do the full length, but you're only going to go halfway up.
So the bottom left.
Plenty.
Okay, so,
Yeah, there you go. Mom, do this.
come on up here.
Oh.
All right, so I'm going to show you guys what we can do with the black to not make it look as scary.
I use black.
Can I have that compact?
I'm darker.
Here's our model. Tell her your name.
I'm Heather.
This is Heather. Hi, Heather.
Hi, Heather.
Okay, so she has, close your eye for a second. You can see her first color is nicely well-rounded. You all see that? So if you have any question if you did it right, this brush, so you can see how this brush works. Do you see how this brush naturally goes in the crease in a rounded area? So it makes your life so easy. So when you're doing that second color with this fat brush, that's how you make sure that you got that in the right spot, is you're just doing that. Everybody see that? Now with the third brush, if you have the smudger brush, it'd be really easy to do this black like right along the edge. So I'm pretending that I have a smudge brush, but it works with this too. So one thing you could do with the black is start here, and you're going to just go along the lash line. So it's a really thick, it'd be like it's a really thick eyeliner. And anytime you're applying color, especially your second or third color, don't start from the inside and go out, start from the outside and go in. Because just like with your cheeks, the first place you touch to your face, the most pigment is going to drop. So if you're wanting your eye, to be darker from the outside in, you're going to touch it first on the outside and blend towards the inside. And if you want to get really wild and crazy and make it a little darker, you just go up a little higher and make a little fun black mess up here towards the creasy corner. And a really easy way to do it is just do circles with your brush. So notice I'm not going in the eye and going all the way in. I'm just going up here to the corner, and open your eye for a second, look straight. Do you see how when your eyes open, this part you can see up here? Look that way so they can see. Turn towards them. Oh. So you see how the black peekaboos a little bit? So if your color's all down there, you're not going to see it as much, but I don't want to fill in this whole area and give her just like, well, that's cool, you put black on your eye. Who taught you that, Mary Kay girl? So we want, you want to kind of just come down here. So instead of doing what it says and going all over up to here, just focus on the lash line with the black, and then if you want a little more drama, just go a little bit up on the side here. And then, okay, so all of you might come to this point and be like, mine looks terrible. Close your eye for a second. Do you see how her eye looks very blocky? Like you can see, oh, there's color number 1, there's color number 2, there's color number 3. Can you guys all see what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's okay. You want to get your eye color where you want it, then you blend. Because if you try to like, it's going to look weird at first, but it's okay if your eye looks like paint with numbers until you get to the end. And it's much easier to keep it. So then you're going to go back to like your second brush, for example, and it's just a layering process. So I got a little black on there. I'm going to take your second brush and kind of push back where I have the second color until I blend the line how much I like. And then I'm going to be like, oh, maybe I want to blend down here. The crease still isn't looking how I want it, so I'm just going to blah, 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 blah. See, the brushes just do the work. And the lines start to disappear. And again, what I'm not doing is this. Back and forth, back and forth. I'm lifting every time I touch her eye. And the reason is because if you're just going back and forth like a windshield wiper, then you're pushing all this black where you don't want it. I'm blending by pushing the dark color back. So I'm pushing, then lift. Touch, then lift. Does that make sense? Okay, so open. So do you guys like how that looks?
Yes.
So that's how you want to blend it. And then if you're like, okay, it's too dark, then you're going to go back to your lightest color and take a little bit of the lightest and lighten it up in the areas you want it. Does that make sense? So it's a buildable process. So add a little bit, go back to the other side, do a little more. But if you know, it's easier to add than take off. So now you can go try the other side.
I'm gonna be all uneven.
No, it looks really good. It looks really good. See that? And now they're all like, I want the brushes. That was so much easier for her.
So like this one, yours is okay for you.
Yeah.
And then up to the
That's the other part.
halfway to where you put the setting.
So with the lightest color you have there, the last one, Linda, the fourth color, that color you can kind of touch up the inner corner of your eye and just a little bit more on your brow bone to brighten up that for the last color.
I'll buy you another pack.
96.
Now we're just going to put a little more highlighter on
Mom, I would definitely do more.
I need another.
I know we're talking about my molding.
Are
Your mascara wands, they're ready for lash primer.
She was saying.
Yes, I brought that for a demo. No, I didn't talk about it yet.
Okay.
So demo and then all those fun
So if anyone wants to try our lash primer, if you girls want to try lash primer first, Erica, this is a demo lash primer. So it kind of is like all the other primers. It goes on to prime and set the stage for your lashes. So you can put a little bit of that on to make them longer and separated and then shine. So if you want to use that for your bronze.
I actually have.
We have. So here's some of the mascara options. After you've done your primer, we have multiple different options for mascara. We have a waterproof mascara. We have a lengthening mascara. But my two favorites are our Lash Love and our Ultimate Mascara. So our Ultimate Mascara and our Lash Love are not waterproof, but they're water resistant. So I like to say if you were to jump in a lake, it would come off. But if you got a little misty eye because you know somebody made you cry, like your good friend Linda was so nice that made you want to cry, then it won't smudge all over your face. So I love it because it's water resistant but not waterproof. The Ultimate Mascara is if you want thickening, full, volume, dramatic lashes. And our Lash Love Mascara is awesome if you like definition and a natural look, but it gets all of your lashes and just makes them look like flawless, but not like really thick and voluminous. So you can tell your consultant which one you want to try. Which one do you
so the
Yeah, her lash.
I like big lashes.
I had some they have the screaming silver.
To the list, and we're going to try some incredible new lip colors. What's great about these lip colors, and I want you guys to understand that the biggest, take two, the largest growing segment in the prestige color market right now is brushes. Brushes. And Mary Kay just launched a whole new brush set. Consultant, are you excited about that?
Yes.
You guys can bring to your customers what they're most excited about. The second greatest growing segment of the skincare and color market, what do you think it is?
Lipsticks.
It's age fighting. Oh. Anything age fighting. Did you guys all notice we have age fighting skincare? We have age fighting foundations. Well, guess what? Now we have age fighting lipsticks. La, la, la. And that does not mean that those young white girls on this side of the room and some over here don't need to worry about it. It's so super fun. It glides on. This incredible new formula glides on. It's super moisturizing. I absolutely love these new lipstick shades. And I love the applicator. I'm a marketing nerd from San Diego State University, and I still love packaging more than anything. You guys, have you seen these? You know what you do? You press this top button, and it pops right
Very
out.
addicting.
I know, you just kind of want to do it. You just want to get into your purse and just push, push, push. So these are some incredible colors. We have 10 new colors. Firecracker Red is my new favorite. Anyone, can I get a witness? It's the holidays, right? Firecracker Red. So this is something you're going to get a chance to try. Your consultant and or director will bring around different shades. What we're going to do is slice with the little spatulas that we have. And you know, fingertips are great applicators, but you know, you'll get a chance to purchase at the end of this evening, right? Remember I told you you'd be tempted, right?
Why don't they flip over their thing and tell us which color they want to try? Because aren't they all on the back of that?
They are, yeah. Go ahead and flip over your very cool placemat and let us know which shade. That's a great suggestion.
Oh, she still needs mascara.
Oh, you do? So much paint.
Did you get something I haven't tried? I did.
Okay.
We have a lot of lashes.
This is the brush for the last.
Did you guys decide on a lipstick?
I kind of like the sizzling red. I think I'll do the sizzling red.